Jesus spoke a prophecy concerning the dividing of the people, which prophecy, he said, would be fulfilled at his coming for judgment, and which is recorded at Matthew 25. He stated that he would divide the people into two classes, one represented as sheep and the other class as goats. The sheep take the side of the Lord, and the goats take the side of the devil. Jesus Christ is now at his temple for judgment. Judgment is in progress, and the prophetic parable concerning the sheep and the goats is now being fulfilled. By the scriptures and the facts, you may intelligently decide which side you're on. There are some persons on earth who are wholly devoted to God and his kingdom, and as followers of Christ Jesus, these are the witnesses for Jehovah. There are a large number of persons who are members of some so-called organization, and who, under the leadership of the clergy, indulge in cruel persecution of Jehovah's Witnesses. For example, in New Jersey, the clergy have caused the police to repeatedly arrest and imprison faithful men and women for no offense save that of preaching the gospel of God's kingdom. In prison, these witnesses have often been hungry and sick, and their persecutors have continued to cause them to suffer. Jesus foreknew that the cruel clergy in their lives, whom he called goats, would persecute his faithful followers, and concerning this goat class he said, "For I was an hungered, and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you took me not in. Naked, and you clothed me not. Sick and in prison, and you visited me not." Those are the goats then asked the Lord when they did such cruel things. Then shall Jesus answer them, saying, "Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you did it not to one of the least of these, you did it not unto me." The persons of goodwill and kind heart form the company represented as sheep. They see men and women faithfully trying to help others by bringing to them the message of God's kingdom. Recognizing these faithful ones as the followers of Christ Jesus, they seek to do good unto them because they are the brethren of Christ. They're glad to give these witnesses of the Lord a cup of cold water, some food, and speak kind words to them. And when they find them in prison, they not only sympathize with the imprisoned witnesses of the Lord, but they do what they can to relieve their suffering. The words of Jesus to the people of goodwill called sheep are these: "For I was an hungered, and you gave me meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, and you visited me. I was in prison, and you came unto me." These people of goodwill say to Jesus, "When did we do these good deeds unto you, Lord?" And the king shall answer and say unto them, "Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as you've done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me." At the present time, the Lord is bringing the truth to the attention of the people, and thereby giving each an opportunity to place himself on the side of the Lord or against the Lord. When you see clergymen and others persecuting faithful men and women because they're preaching the message of God's kingdom, and doing this by going from house to house, you may know that such persecutors have placed themselves on the side of the devil, and to such goats Jesus says, "Depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire prepared for the devil and his angels. These shall go away into everlasting punishment." Such is their fate. Those who love righteousness and who do good unto the Lord's witnesses because they're preaching the gospel, thereby show their love for the Lord, thus taking their stand on the side of the Lord, and they refuse to have any part with the persecutors. To such sheep class the words of Jesus are, "Come, ye blessed of my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world." The kingdom is for those who love and do righteousness. The division of the people into two general classes is now in progress and will continue until the great battle of Armageddon, at which time Jehovah will destroy all who are on the side of the devil and will extend his blessing to the kingdom to all who love and serve him. It is of the greatest importance to you that you now take your stand on the side of the Lord and his kingdom and fully acquaint yourself with his truth.